Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Sports Fitness. Life's good, man. Life is good. Hang on. Just had an hour-long kettlebell / throwing session, and sure enough, senior citizen, that would be me, a card-bearing member of the AARP, Social Security, Medicare, all those things, gray hair, baby. I threw 90 miles an hour. I've been doing it for a couple days now, and yep. Had a guy that was out walking his dog. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. Guy was out walking the dog, took the radar for me, and sure enough, 90 miles an hour. I'm throwing a baseball 90 yards, 80 to 90 yards long toss, and I touched 90 miles an hour. Now, the whole point is, guys, if I can do this at my advanced age, and quite frankly, my meager athletic ability. I was quite a good athlete in high school. I was a good baseball player. Not a pitcher. I was never a pitcher. I was a middle infielder, second base, right field, things like that. I was a catcher for a while too. Did not have a strong arm. That's why they moved me to other infield positions. But, guys, this is the physical culture of the human body. It has nothing to do with talent. It has nothing to do with size. I'm 5'9.5". I weigh about 168 pounds at the moment. I don't maniacally get on the scale, so pound here, pound there. That's about what I weigh. Okay? But guys, this True Power system works. And one of the things that you have to do is replenish after a tough workout, any kind of a workout, with fruit. You have to. So much of the injuries that athletes have nowadays, and it's not just necessarily pitchers, but pitchers are the poster boys for injuries. So much of it has nothing to do with what they did physically. It's these mucho inflammatory diets that they're on. There's nothing in my diet that could remotely inflame anything, joints, muscles, anything. Fruits, vegetables, and starches. That's all I eat. I'm lean as, I have single-digit percentage of body fat. I don't get it. I get that checked once a year. The last time I did it was 9 something. But, yeah, guys, it can be done. Now, I studied with the anti-aging guru for 2 years, Gary Null. Guys, there is no reason in the world that your athletic ability or any other ability has to peak at 35 and you're over the hill at 40. That's ridiculous. It doesn't work that way. There is absolutely 100% no scientific research that backs that up at all. The reason that these guys are shot is because they don't know how to take care of their body properly. Now, think about this, guys. If you have a child, son, daughter, wants to be a pitcher. Guys, if I can throw 90 miles an hour at my age and with my meager athletic ability at this point, what in the world could an 18-year-old kid with the world by the stones? 90, 95, 100? There's no limit to this. There is no limit to this. And guys, you know the way, anybody watching this knows how the hierarchy of baseball works. If you're a high school kid and you can touch 90 like I do, you're going to college. You're going to college. Okay? It may not be Vanderbilt, big time D1 or something like that, but you absolutely are going to college. on an athletic scholarship. And you can play baseball at the next level if you throw 90. If you throw 95, you are big time. D1, Vanderbilt, Michigan, Arizona, Florida schools. They're there. You just knock on the door. You don't have to go on a travel team. You knock on the door and say, excuse me, sir, I'm 18 years old. I don't have a scholarship. I can throw 95. Come on, I'll show you. Guys, you've got a full scholarship for 4 years at a top school, and you may get drafted. If you are 100, if you can throw 100 miles an hour when you are an 18-year-old kid, you'll be drafted in the top rounds. You will have more money than you've ever had in your life. And you may not be able to go to your senior prom. You'll have to go to single A ball. You'll be drafted. There's no question. And if you don't want to get drafted, if they don't come up with the dinero, go to a top 1 college for free. Top 10 college for free. Guys, they will take you at Harvard if you can throw 100 miles an hour. They will. And guys, that is absolutely 100% attainable. Attainable. It is a combination of compression, strength, flexibility, and endurance. And even at an advanced stage of a senior citizen, if you could push back the hands of time of those 3 things, strength, flexibility, and endurance, and create the inner compression in your body, you can do it. It involves kettlebell training, and I have a book, Kettlebell for Pitchers. If you want to give me $10, PayPal me $10. I can email it to you today. It is at my website, www.tpwr.org, or email me at rasalamone@aol.com. And guys, there is no reason. And that's another thing, guys. I threw 150 pitches this morning, okay? Before 6 o'clock, I threw 150 pitches. I could throw 150 more, and I would never hurt my arm. If you do it this way, your arm is along for the ride. These are principles that I developed as a trumpet player, believe it or not. Believe it or not, as a trumpet player. That's me playing on these playing at the end of each one of these videos. Guys, conquered the trumpet world physiologically, and now I'm going to revolutionize the pitching world. Senior citizen throwing 90 miles an hour all day long, every day, never hurts his arm. Take that to the bank. If you think you can do it, guys, get my book. Get in touch with me for consultation. I'll tell you how to do it. I'll tell you how to do it. Guys, at the price of college, I just paid for my daughter's college. This $10 book could save you and your parents $250,000. Guys, and it doesn't just work for pitching. It works for all sports. Running, jumping, all sports. If it works for throwing a baseball, does it work for throwing a football? If it works for throwing a football, it will work for throwing a javelin. Guys, it works. Guys, if it works for throwing a baseball, it will work for kicking a football. It's just a different appendage. If it works for kicking a football, it will work for soccer. Guys, you cannot beat this training regimen. It's true power, not the fake stuff. True power. So when you get to the point where you're pushing 70 and you're throwing 90 miles an hour, what can you do when you're 18, 22, 25, 30, 40? Guys, there's no reason all of you can't be throwing 100 miles an hour and never hurting your arm. Now here's the thing. If I couldn't guarantee the velocity, which I can, there will be a spike in your velocity like that. And I can prove it to you. If I couldn't guarantee the velocity, the fact that I could keep you injury-free for any athlete is worth $1 billion. And I'm not talking about, stepping in a pothole when you're out running. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean the actual part of working out, getting injuries in that regard, like Giancarlo Stanton, something like that. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Love you all.